The city hums a smoky tune, a saxophone sighs to the moon.
What are the main functions of your brain? The main functions of your brain simply is to control the body movement, send signal to the muscles to move, helps with balance and coordination, and also controls both the voluntary, which is the walking, and the involuntary movement like the breathing. So now, in a very short sentence, I have told you what your brain is, what's the functions of your brain. So now listen, for those of you that have got family members that have had stroke in the past, or I currently experiencing stroke, this video is for you. Thinking and intelligence is also one of the functions of the brain, responsible for reasoning and problem solving. The brain also helps with decision making, and it also allows learning and understanding. So that is why some people can read, they will not understand. Some people will read, they will understand. So that is it. Also, the brain is in charge of memory. How do I say that? It stores information from past experiences, helps you remember facts, people, and skills. Then short-term and long-term memory are both controlled by the brain. Having said that, it is okay for you to now ask me, what is the most important function of the body? My answer will be every functions of the body is important, because without a particular bit, you are no more. Emotions and behavior. The brain controls feelings like happiness, fear, anger, and love. Also, talking about influences, the brain, personality and behavior. It helps you react to situations emotionally. So that's why sometimes you can be happy, you can be sad, you can be angry, and then so on and so forth. Then we also talk about the sensory processing. That is also the function of the brain. Now, the brain receives and interprets information from the senses. When I mean the senses, I am talking about the eyes for the vision. I'm talking about the ear for the hearing and the balance. I'm talking about the skin for touch, pain, and temperature. I'm talking about the nose for smell. And I'm also talking about the tongue for taste. So these are your sensory organs. For those of you that don't biology that have forgotten, I've just reminded you what the sensory organs are. So all these things I've mentioned are the functions of the brain. You can imagine how massive it is. And not just there, the brain also controls automatic body functions. Also, it's done mainly by brainstem, okay? Brainstem, in the sense that it controls body breathing, your heart rate, your blood pressure, your swallowing, and your digestion. This happen without you thinking about it. So you can imagine how powerful the brain is, and that is why your brain needs to be protected. You need to be up and doing. Do whatever you can, like I did in my previous video, to protect your kidney and your liver. It's very, very important. Speech and language. The brain also helps you speak and form words, and allows you to understand languages, and also allows you to control what I simply call reading and writing skills. So having said all these things, you can imagine what people with stroke are passing through and the symptoms. Also, we have what we call the coordination and the balance. It's also one of the functions of the brain. It mainly controls by the cerebellum, okay? And then in the sense that it maintains posture, keeps movement smooth and coordinated. It also helps with fine motor skills like writing, buttoning a shirt, wearing your shoe, tightening your shoelace, and stuff like that. So these are all the functions of the brain. You can imagine how diverse the functions of the brain is and how important the brain is. And that's the reason taking Igbo or going to smoke is a no-no. Finally, the brain is a body control center. It controls movement, thinking, memory, emotions, senses, speech balance, and vital automatic functions like the breathing and the heartbeat. Every action, thought, and feeling depends on the brain working properly. That is the reason why we keep advocating and telling people, nobody is saying you shouldn't smoke and drink, but consider your organs of the body and how important the organs of your body are, and then make a useful decision if you want to change your lifestyle to something better that is more sustainable, or you want to continue smoking and drinking and damage your organs, the organs of your body. Thank you for watching this video, and kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.